I'll just start off by welcoming everybody to the 15-16 training camp. We just finished our testing. Everyone has been cleared to play except Fear, which we expected. But the guys that I'm sure were in question were Duper and Mata and Latang, and they're cleared to start normal workouts tomorrow.
Jim, how close is Fair? Is that...
That's hard to say. Everything that's going right now is going as good as we can expect. He started handling the puck, passing the puck. I would say he's probably at about 60%. When he gets to 80%, probably in about 2 weeks, he can start shooting the puck. And I hate doing projections, but I would think, probably a month into the season, if he keeps tracking the way he is, he'll be ready to play.
Jason?
Whenever, I think it was the golf outing, we talked to you and you said if a trade falls a certain way and you kind of expected that to happen or ramp up around training camp, has there been any movement?
Yeah. Well, I was really referring to the end of training camp when everybody gets a look at what they have and whatnot. That's sometimes when there's more talk about something happening, but there's really not any reason for me to aggressively pursue anything at this point. The best thing to do is watch training camp, see how the games play out, see how guys are doing and where everybody fits, and then at that point, if it makes sense to move somebody for cap relief or to change something up, we'll take a look at it. But right now, I really haven't been looking to do it.
Jim, how do you feel about your organizational depth, especially compared to last year?
Yeah. Well, we had a good off season, especially with our forwards. We clearly have more depth up front than we did a year ago. We'll have a lot more balance. We'll be able to play the game different ways, and I believe we'll have a better chance to score. And we all know it's hard to score in this league. Our defense, it's time now. We'll really have 3 younger defensemen on the back end, if you include Mata, who missed most of last season. Dumoulin will be in his first full year. I believe he's ready to go. And Pouliot, who's worked very hard this summer, and physically he's more prepared. So, we'll watch our defense because it is a little bit younger. We'll see how that goes in the first half of the season. But overall, I do believe that we've done a good job in signing some of the depth defensemen that may have a chance to jump in and make it. So it'll be real competitive. The forward position will be competitive to see where guys slot in. We have young guys like Wilson and Rust and Sundqvist that are getting closer. And on the back end, it'll be real competitive to see who catches those top 8 spots. I think we'd like to start with eight defensemen.
I guess after all that Phil has gone through in the offseason of training, especially with Gary, what are your overall impressions of him coming into camp here and the commitment level he has?
Well, he's done everything that he can do to prepare for camp. He worked with Gary Robertson the off season, and Gary was very pleased with the results. He came in a little early. It's one team that he didn't know anybody. He hadn't played with anybody, but that won't take long to get used to. But my observations is that he's enjoying himself.
What are your expectations of him this season? There's all kinds of projections and goals, but what do you want to see mostly out of Phil Kessel?
Mostly what I want to see that he becomes part of our team. He has fun playing the game. He puts in a good day's work, whether it's at practice or in the games. He doesn't have to be the guy here. There's enough other guys. There's going to be certain games he will be, and there'll be games that he won't be. But to project what I expect of him, I think, would be silly at this point. He's proven over the last 4 or 5 years he's in the top 5 scorers in the league. So all that stuff will take care of itself.
Did you deal with him much for USA Hockey? I know you involved a bit. No? Okay.
No.
Do you pay much attention to reputations of, like depending on if you listen to the Toronto media or not, he's not the greatest player in the world, or do you pay attention to the people you talk to around the league?
Neither one. I pay it really what I care about is not what he's done in his past, what he does here. And based on my observations with his approach, he has a chance to do very well here.
You mentioned 8 defensemen, wanting to keep 8 defensemen. Why is that? And is that good news for Sergei Gonchar? Does it have to do with a couple of guys that might have to clear waivers?
We want to start with 8 defensemen just based on the competition we have going here. Each individual will take care of itself based on how they play. Certainly, Sir Gonchar will be a guy that everybody will be watching. He's had a very good career. We'll see how much he has left and can he keep the tempo. But he's a smart player. I think he can contribute to our team, and now we just have to watch these games. But having 8 defensemen in the early going, I think, makes some sense, and then we'll see how that plays out.
Jim, this one deals with the Hockey Go exhibition game against Tampa Bay and Johnstown. That game's created such a buzz in the city there. They're putting $175,000 in renovations, and they had a big raffle to get people to get seats. So what are your thoughts about that game and what you think it brings to the organization?
Well, I think it's fun. I think it's great. There's great history in Johnstown. They're really in our market. So we're excited that we were picked to play in that game. It should be a good game. I believe both teams are going to put a good lineup together, and we're looking forward to it.
You talked at your season ender, Jim, about Bo Bennett's development. Felt like you guys kind of botched it or didn't do as well as you would have wanted to. Is there anything in camp you can kind of go back and fix? Was he working on things over the summer that you guys wanted him to?
Well, he kind of gets left on his own in the off season. Where we made our mistake is we should have given more time in the AHL to develop more at his own pace instead of pushing him. So, but based on what I've been told and what I've seen, without seeing him on the ice, he's put in a lot of work, and he's developed more. He's matured, and he's developed his body more like a man. And so that's all he can do at this point. Now we just have to hope he stays healthy in camp and he plays the way he's capable.
Jim, the fact that the sale of the team and that's going on the outside, does that affect at all the day-to-day operations of the team, your budget, anything to that end?
Everything stays status quo. I've been told that, do our job, go about our business like nothing's going on, and nothing's changed, and I don't expect it to change.
Jimmy, I was talking to Coach about the 3-on-3 coming into the game now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a big wrinkle really in the game. Did you have a vote in that, and maybe your thoughts on it, and is there any apprehension about what might happen as far as that part of the game?
Yeah. Well, anytime there's a change, you're not quite sure exactly how it's going to turn out. I do believe when you have 3-on-3 it gives you a better chance to score and a better chance not to get to the shootouts. We had one of our games in the rookie tournament that was 3-on-3, and it was terrific. It was a lot of fun. Montreal come down and they had a great scoring chance. They hit the crossbar and it turned right around where we got a breakaway and went back down and scored. So the scoring opportunities are going to be a lot more. I did vote for it. I've wanted to see it for some time. I think the shootouts are a part of our game. It's exciting for the fans, not as exciting for the teams, because you put a hard night's work in and the game's decided in a shootout. So hopefully that more games already sided with this new 3-on-3.